Welcome back guys to another video. Today we are talking about furs and hides, going over what drops what, the rarity, and locations to keep an eye out. So before we begin, hit that like, subscribe as always. Now moving on with the video. So before we go too far forward, we need to explain the hide and fur situation. I get a lot of questions on where I get said fur. Hides are derived from any skinnable creature. They are what you would call the basic common drop. So anytime you are skinning a creature, I would expect to get one of these hides depending on the level of the creature. Rawhide is ranging from level 1 to 39, thick hide ranging from 40 to 49, and ironhide is ranging from 50 plus. However, there are more rarity hides that you can also get. Once again, these can be gathered by any skinnable creature just at a lower drop rate than what was mentioned above. Rage hide, which is an uncommon drop of any level mob. Then there is Shift Hide and Bright Skill Hide, which is tier 4, derived from level 40 to 49 skinnable creatures. Then the final two are exotics, with a very rare drop being Scar Hide and Smolder Hide, both retrieved from level 50 plus creatures. Then there is one hide that doesn't really belong to any, but it also kind of does. It's the Scaly Hide, which you can get from alligators. This one's I'm a little vague on, so I'm sorry. I'm just gonna try to give you my best guess and kind of educated guess, you could say, from everything I have researched and tested for myself. Scaly hide is an uncommon to rare drop. It's a 99% of the time you will receive a hide, not a scaly hide. But on occasion you will receive the scaly hide. I have killed probably about 50 gators and I still haven't received one, with trying different types of gators and so on and so forth. I believe that there's a different drop table, and I tried different level ranges. I pretty much tried everything I could, but I couldn't get an exact answer. So if you know, please share down below, because I'm sure someone will find it useful. And I'd like to think at this point, someone has probably already kind of figured this out. So moving on with hides explained, let's now move on to furs. There are a total of 4 furs, which are derived from the furry animals. Basically anything with a thick coat. For example, think cats, bears, wolves, bison. I'm unclear if goats or rabbits fall in this category, but from what I have experienced and I could find, the animals I listed are the ones. It's fair to say that the fur is an uncommon to rare drop versus the hide. Knowing the loot table for this would be very interesting, since it seems fairly complex with a lot of possibilities. I would say out of all the gathering professions, skinning benefits from the luck perk the most. So let's dive into the different types of fur. Fur is gathered from creatures level 20 to 39. Shadow fur is from the same level but as a rare drop. Thick fur is 39 to 50 and infused is 50 plus. So what you should take away from this is you won't be seeing anything but rawhide mostly until level 40. You may get lucky here and there and achieve one of these items, but from someone who's hit level 100 within a week of launch and still hasn't received anything but rawhide and maybe some fur, it's going to be quite a bit. So be patient, do other things as you level your character up, so you may have a better chance at getting these drops. I suggest always having some carrot food or vegetable boil, just increase your luck. You'll need all you can get, which I broke down in my skinning guide, so if you haven't already, checked that out. But with all that covered, let's go over some locations. Early game, you can basically just go to any cave and level up pretty quickly. But once you get past level 60 in skinning, it really starts to slow down pretty drastically. I suggested heading over to Cutlass Keys. There is a wooded area that provides big cats and boar that gives about 500 experience per animal. I rose from 90 to like 100 in just a couple minutes, so I suggest this area for mid-leveling. As for animals, are roughly level 25. As for getting varied drops, Weaver's Fen and any of the areas that are higher level will produce higher yields, let's say, or better loot drops, right? So you want to go where the level cap for the mobs are higher. Granted, you're going to be kind of stonewalled if you're not that level, but it's going to be where you want to go to get the better fur. So that kind of just breaks it down to what I was saying at the beginning of this video. A lot of these creatures, a lot of these drops are kind of gatekept by the level of the creature. So if you are currently level 30 and you're still wondering, why can't I get this fur? Why can't I get this and that? Well, you're probably not killing the right creature level. So you need to go ahead and level up and get to the point where you can take on these creatures to get the fur. So hopefully you found this useful. If you have any questions, let me know down below. It's kind of hard to think of all the questions you may have and try to answer them before you guys even ask. So if anything, just ask the questions in there and I'll answer down there. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. And until next time, guys, it's Feb.